What is up everyone, it's me Charisma, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a PvP world for you to train PvP in, and everything you need. I'll go from the kits, the bot zombies, all the commands you need, all the stuff you need to set up. I'll show you everything you need for a good PvP world on Minecraft Bedrock. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is to set up two base commands. It is /game rule command blocks enabled true. And of course, if you don't have that on, none of the kits are going to work, and the zombies are going to spawn with the commands. The commands just aren't going to work, so you need that. The next one is command block output on false. If you have that on true, it'll just flood chat every time, like this command. It would just consistently, every 0 ticks, it would put a message in chat that it started. But yeah, once you have those base commands, we are ready to start doing the kits, which is the first thing I'm going to show you. And here is what the kits are. I have 6 kits here for different PvP game modes. But I have when you take something out, or if it's empty, it'll refill. See? It's on a certain amount of tick per second. It'll refill after that. But these ones down here do not refill, because they are on the command block, which generates these ones that refill. If you understand that, good for you, but doesn't really matter. So what you need is this command block here, and then on top of it you want your kit. So this is my mace kit I have on top of the command block. So whatever is in this shulker box will do up here. This is the command, and let's see. Alright, so you want to do /clone, the squiggly line, and then you want to do the Y level of this shulker. So this shulker is on 62, that's why there's 62 there. And then you also want, so 62, 62, then 43, okay, yep. And then you want to put the 62 twice, just like that. Got the squiggly line, chord, space, squiggly line, space, squiggly line, space, and then the coordinate, and then space, squiggly line, space, and then the chords you want the refilling shulker box to spawn. So you see negative 43, 60, 184, and that is these chords exactly. So yeah, that's dependent on where your stuff is. Don't just copy mine, because, well, unless you're also at bedrock level on a flat world, I guess you could, but unless you're at the exact coordinates. But no, don't copy mine. Do whatever yours are. And then you want the command on repeat, unconditional, always active, execute on the first tick, on, and then you want a delay in ticks. You can set this to whatever. As 50 and below is not recommended, because it'll just refill too fast for you to grab anything. I have it at 100 because I think this is a good time to grab stuff and while it resets. But if you're on something else, like maybe mobile, you can't grab it as fast, you could set up like 200, 300. The higher it is, the longer it waits to refill. Like you see how it's not refilling, then that was 100 ticks. But if you want it to be any slower than this, you can change that. But yeah, that is how you do the kits. And this is how you optimize your kits. And of course, it's the same thing for all of these. It doesn't matter what's in the shulker, as long as you have your stuff in there and the command block. You should be good. You can do as many as you want. You can do none at all, or you don't even need a full kit. You can just have your essentials. But yeah, so the kits, and then what's this? Okay, here is an optional command. If you are spear macing, I have this on because I don't like to constantly eating golden carrots or steak or whatever. This command affects you with infinite saturation. So if you don't want to lose hunger bars when you lunge or just when you run around, this is the command you want. Effect at A, saturation, 999,999, 255, true. So that way you can just infinitely lunge. You're like, let me give me a demonstration. Like this. I don't go down in hunger at all. So yeah, that's what that does. You just can't go down in hunger. I think it's pretty useful. Yeah. So we got that, saturation. And next, if you are, well, you're going to be on a bedrock world if you're following this tutorial. But unless you have it on always night, you're going to need this command so your bot zombies don't burn in the sun. Effect at E, fire resistance, and this is on always active, unconditional. Oh, and also, if you're building this or the saturation command, you're going to need to / add ticking range, ticking area add, circle this. If you do have these commands, you're going to need these commands. But yeah, this is for infinite fire resistance. You can just make this for the zombies. You can do at E type zombie, like this. If you just want your bot zombies to be afflicted with fire resistance and not burn, you can do this. But I just have at E, so I don't want to burn and have my whole screen covered as well, because I don't have low fire in this world. But yeah, that's also optional. But yeah, and then over here we have the bot zombie commands. I already have tutorials posted on how to make these and how to get them to summon the zombies. I'll link that in the comments below and in the description. But if you just want a single one, which consistently recycles its totems, like this one, you're going to want this command, load, structure load, whatever your structure is named, and then make sure you have this on needs redstone, or it'll just completely make a bunch of them. So yeah. Once again, if you don't already have these set up, I remember, yeah, I have a tutorial posted on how to make these, and yeah. So if you don't have those, you're going to want to watch the video. I go through all the commands in there. Alright, and this one I have, okay, yeah, this one summons a bunch of zombies with totems, but they do not recycle. They just die. So I'm pretty sure what I did for this was take these zombies, the auto totem ones, and then change their name to this, and just put a bunch in a box and copy the structure and create it, and yeah, just renamed it and put it here. So if you want a wave of zombies with totems that don't refresh, that's how you do that. Once again, you're going to need to know how to do the bot command. And then here I have a command just for summoning zombies, which is like a wave of zombies you can kill. You don't really need that, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, that's the essentials of a PvP world that you need. Of course, you can make like arenas and stuff with like regenerating stuff and like that. You can make like battlegrounds, but I don't really have any to show. But if you have any, let me know. But yeah, that's all the essentials to a PvP world. So yeah, hope you liked the video, and if you did, please subscribe. I'm trying to become the most popular bedrock creator. So yeah, if you subscribe, that'd help me. And if you have any more suggestions for videos, let me know. And see ya.